Hello Mount Riders and Blade Swingers. Today we will have a look at the sieges in Bannerlord version 1.81. Why are we doing this? Well, Tailwords announced today, or was it yesterday, I'm not sure anymore, that after the release, the end of October 2022, the, let's call it, NPC behavior in battles will be changed. So, I thought it was a good idea to have a look at the current behaviors, be it with player input and without player input, of friendly and enemy NPCs in battles. Or in less technical terms, let's have a look how our soldiers behave and follow commands, whether when we are alive or dead. Without further ado, let's dive into this video and into the siege footage. I will mess up some of my own troop formations on purpose. Then I will order them to split up, and some will stay behind. Some will man the siege engines, which you can order by using this blue wheel, cogwheel symbol. Excuse me, I'm not a native speaker. This cogwheel symbol, this blue symbol, which will appear instead of the purple flag to give commands. So this is how we will tell them to manually man siege engines like this ballista. And others again will simply mindlessly charge. As we can see, those who were ordered to push the ram just push the ram and advance slowly. Those who are ordered to stay behind and man the ballista do so. Some man the ballista, some stay on hold, or however you want to call it.
Arrows! Bowmen! Archers! Attack! Arrows! Move out! Forward!
Those who charge, they run towards the wall and raise the ladders, which is in itself quite decent, smart NPC behavior. But now it happens that they cluster underneath it. They climb it, but they cluster underneath it. To avoid this cluster, I will try to give, let's say, conflicting commands by letting them still charge, but order some of them to hold position behind the ladders. Let's see how this works out.
Get moving!
Some single soldiers did indeed leave the ladders alone, but most of them still cluster.
Infantry! Bowmen! Move out! Make room! Archers! Arrows! Forward! Archers! Onwards!
It took quite some time for them to finally move where I told them to move to,
Move!
which would be behind cover.
Arrow! Bowmen! At them!
Now let's see how the NPC soldiers behave during combat. They actually managed to storm the wall quite efficiently and quite fastly. I honestly didn't expect that, after seeing the clusters on the foot of the ladders.
Give them hell! Die, you!
The enemies, who mostly consist of infantry, do something quite smart. They make a thick blob of a shield wall formation. This way, most of them are protected by shields, and my archers can hardly attack them. And still some single soldiers charge them. Those are cut down easily, of course, because we outnumber them. Or not outnumber them, but in this specific situation we outnumber them.
Warriors, attack!
Now that I died, we can see that the enemy tries to hold the second gate, while my archers partially flank them left and right, and partially charge through the second gate and push them back. I would say the siege, from a player's point of view, was quite decent. We won. After my death, my NPC soldiers weren't that mindless, but literally outflanked the enemy and outsmarted the enemy. To sum it all up, I would say Mount & Blade uses this interesting combination of individual NPCs, or agents as Tailworlds refers to these NPC soldiers, but also uses this, yes, let's call it formation system that, for example, the Total War series offers, or to be more precise, some of the Total War games offers, or Star Wars Empire at War offered. But the soldiers are still individuals, and sometimes when I give one formation an order, only a few of the soldiers follow the order while others do something else, like attacking or climbing. It's maybe not the deepest non-player character behavioral system I've ever seen, but it's a quite decent simulation of human behavior, because not all humans listen to a general's commands either in real life. They should, but history is full of deserters and people disobeying their higher-ups, so honestly, although it's not perfect, I think it's actually quite charming in the current state, but I can't wait for Tailworlds to make these characters a bit not smarter. That's not how they phrased it. They spoke about 360 degrees perception instead of focused attacking pathing. I'm not a coder. I'm just a modder, a hobby modder. I know a bit of XML. I made a little armor mod for Bannerlord, and how to put it, I know how to open and read a file, but I'm not good enough to create files which determine NPC behavior from scratch. And from this amateur point of view, the current system is already impressive, and the future system sounds promising. Anyway, battle is over. Hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye. See you after release. Maybe, if I'm not too occupied playing the game. Bye.